Hey, what's up, y'all? Ghost and Baby Star here, and today we're going to be doing a tier list of just our favorite heroes. This isn't going to be based on their strength necessarily, just the ones that we enjoy the most. So I'm going to be starting out with Pyromancer. She was one of my personal favorites early on. She's kind of fallen off since then. She's just straight up aggro hero, but it's always fun to get that 16 undefendable combustion. So I'm gonna put her in, she'll probably end up staying in the top of A tier, but we'll see how it all plays out towards the end of it.
And for me, I personally don't like playing as her, but I do think she's very strong, so I'd probably put her like right here.
All right, now on to Shadow Thief. This is my personal favorite hero, will be forever. I just love the amount of control he has, and then I love those games where you're at 10 health and your opponent's at like 40 and you come back and win anyways. Super fun. I don't think anybody's ever gonna be taking him off of that top spot there. Yeah, we'll see.
For Shadow Thief, I do enjoy playing him. He's definitely not my favorite, but he can be really fun. I'd probably do something like that.
All right, on to Monk. I really enjoy playing him. I mean, super versatile. He can just flow from going super aggro to super defensive. Honestly, for me, he falls off just based on his rolling. I don't really enjoy doing Turtle Monk, which I think is the most consistent way to play him, but playing aggro, he can kind of force a lot of whiffs on yourself. So I'm gonna put him somewhere in the B tier, see where he lands closer to the end.
For Monk, I would say, I don't know, there's nothing better than a really good Tempest Rush. I'd probably put Monk in low A tier.
All right, for Paladin, this one's really tough for me because he has the same issues as Monk for me. He can sometimes just roll really bad for him, but I just love his playstyle. Super fun character, but I'll probably have to put him somewhere in the mid A tier. I'm thinking he's gonna end up.
I only have probably like 10 to 20 Paladin games under my belt. I don't like characters that are very hard to roll for. I'd probably stick him at a low B.
All right, for Ninja, this one's a little bit tough for me. Ninja has done a lot of work for me in the Discord tournaments that we played, but I don't think she's the most fun to play, but I'll still have to probably put her in A tier right behind Paladin.
I'd say Ninja is my favorite character, but at the same time, maybe not quite my favorite to play. I think...
Really? Below Shadow Thief, huh? That must be different.
Well, like I like her more than Shadow Thief, but it's not as exciting, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'll put Ninja here.
All right, Triant, he's not one I've played very often. He's decently fun. I just have not really gotten enough games in with him. He's probably gonna be close to the end of C tier.
Really same for me. I don't have many Triant games under my belt. I'd probably put him at a high D.
Gunslinger, she's fun. I'm not a huge fan of the super luck-based heroes, so for casual games, I'd probably put her in B tier, maybe. Yeah, but just overall, she's probably gonna be somewhere close to the top of C tier for me.
Yeah, same for me. I'm not a fan of casino characters, really. I'd probably put her at like a middle C.
All right, for Samurai, I mean, he's just like the most mid-tier hero there is, and he's pretty basic. I'm gonna have to put him at the top of D tier. I think he's just too boring for me.
Yeah, boring. Boring. He'd probably be a low D for me.
All right, Tactician. He's another one I haven't gotten a whole lot of games with. I think he's decently fun to play, but yeah, he's probably another one I'll more so use in casuals. I'm gonna put him, for right now, right behind Gunslinger.
I would put Tactician at the end of C.
All right, Huntress, I think she's one of the more underrated heroes, and I think she's actually pretty fun to play. I definitely seem to like the control heroes a little bit more. I'll put her right behind Ninja.
Huntress, I haven't played her much. All I know is that I hate playing against a Huntress. Because of that, I'll probably put her down here on Actually, maybe a high C.
Cursed Pirate. Yeah, she's definitely up there for one of my favorite ones. I actually don't play her super often, but even with that, I love all of her mechanics. She's easy to roll for. I'm probably putting her right at the bottom of S tier for me.
Yeah, I'd say she'd probably be like middle to late S for me as well.
All right, Artificer. He was one that took me a long time to start actually playing. Thematically, not my favorite type of hero, but the more I played him, the more I started to like him. I'm probably gonna be putting him right above Cursed Pirate for me.
I've hardly played Artificer, but I'd probably put him at low B tier.
All right, Sarif, I actually think is the most luck-based hero in the game. I don't really love her playstyles, just too many things that she's having to roll for and hope for the best. I'm probably gonna put her right behind Samurai in D tier.
Yeah, I'd say middle D tier for me.
All right, Vampire Lord. This is definitely one of my favorite heroes. I think she's probably gonna end up in probably middle S tier for me. Yeah, just so much fun to play. Has so many different ways to win, and also does pretty good at countering a lot of the meta heroes. So I always enjoy that.
For Vampire Lord, I love playing her. I can't say my win rate is spectacular with her, but she's so fun. The access to undefendable damage, or maybe getting that heal in, I'd say she'd go right between Ninja and Shadow Thief for me.
All right, Barbarian, definitely the most straightforward hero there is, but somehow still manages to be decently fun. I think I'm gonna put him at the bottom of B tier.
I think I put Barbarian at the top of B tier. Yeah, he's really straightforward, but getting that stun is really fun, and the large straight. Yeah, I'd say top of B tier.
Moon Elf, I think she's a little bit underrated, and she is pretty fun to play. I'm gonna put her in the kind of mid-tier B area.
I would put Moon Elf, sure, right between Paladin and Artificer for me.
All right, for Loki, he's one that he has a pretty fun play style. It is very luck-based as well, but honestly, he's one that he never quite works out the way I want him to. Probably gonna put him at the bottom of B tier there with Barbarian.
I'd say he'd be a high B tier for me. He's fun, but I just don't reach for him that often.
All right, for Thor, he's one that just never quite clicked for me. Recently, I've played couple games and I've started enjoying him more, but I never liked the throwing the hammer mechanic. I thought that was kind of lame.
It's scary to play against.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna put him in between Barbarian and Loki.
I think Thor's really strong, but I haven't played him much at all. Yeah, probably high C.
Captain Marvel is one I've probably only done a handful of games with. I actually kind of like her playstyle, but for some reason just never really tried to use her. I'll put her at the top end of C tier.
I really like Captain Marvel. Rolling annoyingly for a barrel roll can be upsetting, but I think I like her more than Pyro. I'd put her in relatively high A.
Doctor Strange is honestly one of my least favorite heroes, mostly because he never works for me when I play as him. I just can never draw his spell cards, but every time I play against him, I just feel like he's the strongest hero in the game.
I ban him a lot.
He's got some decently fun mechanics, so I'm not going to put him all the way at the bottom of D tier, but yeah, he's pretty low for me.
Yeah, he's gonna be really low for me too. No thank you.
Black Widow is one of my personal favorites. I used to think she was probably like a top of the A tier level for strength, but I actually think she's the strongest hero in the game now. I've gotten a little more used to playing her, so I'm gonna put her up right above Vampire Lord.
I think I'll put her right here between Shadow Thief and Cursed Pirate. She can be hard to roll for, but she's really fun to play, and yeah, it's a fun play style.
Black Panther is one of my personal favorites. I do think he's gotten a little bit weaker ever since X-Men came out. A lot of heavy hitters in there. They're tough for him to deal with, but I'm gonna still put him above Artificer here.
I haven't played him much. I don't like timing when he's gonna burst with his kinetic energy. Probably put him down here in C tier.
All right, Spider-Man. He was another one that took me a long while to start playing, but he's actually become one of my like top go-to ones competitively. But just because this is a favorites one, I'm gonna put him below Pyro.
I actually really dislike the combo ability, but I really like Spider-Man. He'd probably be high A for me.
Scarlet Witch, another one of my personal favorites. I think she's a little bit underrated, but definitely not one of the top meta heroes, but I'm gonna put her at the bottom of S tier.
I haven't played her very much. I'll probably put her down here between Black Panther and Gunslinger in C tier.
Deadpool, he's pretty straightforward. He's got some fun mechanics. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put him close to the top of B tier.
Those automatopoeia can be really fun. I think he'd be like a middle B tier for me.
Surprised the donuts didn't move it up for you. Wolverine was one I really wanted to like, but honestly I don't love the mechanic of discarding cards to add the modifiers, the attack modifiers. I feel like I always end up with a twice as wild 6-hit and samesies for my cards, and then don't want to discard them and have 4 rages on my board. So for that, I'm probably putting them mid C tier.
I'd put Wolverine probably right after Deadpool. He's fun. I just haven't had a lot of practice with him. There's some huge hits he can do though.
I really enjoy Storm. I do think she's just kind of on the weaker side. I'm gonna put her at the top of C tier.
Having tornadoes and rolling your opponent's dice is fun. I'd probably stick her right here on mid B tier.
Rogue's another pretty straightforward one. I actually started to enjoy her a lot more. She's got a lot of versatility and different ways to beat a lot of different heroes. I'm gonna put her towards the end of A tier.
Rogue is fun to play. It's a fun to inflict your opponent with influences. Yeah, she'd probably be right here after Spider-Man and high A for me.
Psylock's another one of those ones that I'd probably put in S tier if it wasn't for her role objectives, but I really do love her play style. I think I'm gonna have to put her behind Spider-Man and Pyro.
I agree. She's fun to have. I like rolling for 6s a lot, so that's kind of an extra bonus too. I'd put her, yeah, I guess high A.
Cyclops, I personally think he's really weak, and I don't love his playstyle. He seems like a kind of a lame tactician to me. I'm gonna have to put him, yeah, he might be the lowest of the D tier for me.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan. He'll go down here.
Gambit is another one of my personal favorites. I think he's my highest win rate hero, actually. He's not the funnest to roll for, but I think the rest of his kit makes him fun, and he can just hit so hard from right out the gate. Put him at the top of S tier.
He can hit really hard, but I think he's boring. We'll put him in C tier.
I really like Iceman. I think he's might be the strongest of the X-Men. I personally don't love that his strongest ability becomes his basic attack after turn 2, but I'll put him in the middle of A tier.
I love Iceman, and I love playing as Iceman, and it never gets old, and I think he'll be top of S for me.
Jean Grey is one that I have not gotten a whole lot of reps with, which is weird because I actually really like playing her, and I think she can do well into a lot of the meta heroes. I'll put her at the bottom of A tier just because I haven't played her a whole lot.
I actually really don't like Jean Grey, and she'd probably go near the bottom of C for me.
Santa for me, he just kind of feels like a lame barbarian. I gotta say I like him better than Doctor Strange though.
Ooh. I think Santa's fun, but I'd probably put him mid B.
Krampus, I think he's decently fun. I don't play him a whole lot. I'm probably gonna put him right behind Wolverine.
I think Krampus is hideous, and I hate him, and he's going to the bottom of D because I will never play him.
If you saw my strategy guide, you know I love Raveness, and as of now, until I get some more reps in with some of the other Outcasts, she is going in second place right behind Shadow Thief.
I've hardly played Raveness, but she seems fun. I'd probably put her high A tier.
Necromancer is another one that I don't really like at all thematically. I was actually somewhat hoping I wouldn't really like him, but I've only played a couple games with him, but he's a lot of fun. I'll have to put him in. You know what? Not enough reps. He can go right there.
I've played him once, so I know that's not a lot, but I did not like him at all. And yeah, probably a low C for me.
Pale Lady was the one the Outcast I was most excited for, but I've just got a lot more reps in with Raveness and really love her playstyle. I've played a handful of games with Pale Lady and I do like her a lot. I'm hoping she keeps that up. I'm gonna put her right above Gambit.
I also think she's really fun. I don't know, I haven't played her enough, but I would say low S tier.
Headless Horseman was another one that I was decently excited for. Raveness and Pale Lady were definitely the ones I was most excited for, but so far Headless Horseman is the one that has fell the most flat for me. I'm gonna put him in B tier right behind Deadpool.
For me, I like Headless Horseman. I'd probably put him right behind Pale Lady in S tier, and I haven't played him a lot, but he seems like he's a lot of fun, and when I have, it's been a blast. Alrighty, well that wraps up our tier list video for today. We might do another one in the future after Vanguard comes out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.